You're listening to the Visionary Lifestyle Podcast, the show that's dedicated to raising consciousness and empowering you to activate your highest potential. I'm your host, Magda Freedom Rod. Greetings, my beloved Rainbow Warriors. Welcome to year 2 of the Visionary Lifestyle Podcast. I thank you for your patience for the launch of this second year. I had a couple little delays as I'm traveling in India at the moment. I've been busy with the International Yoga Festival here. Wi-Fi is an ongoing issue. And I've had some technical issues with my phone as well as my computer. I actually recorded this intro days ago, but my computer froze before I could save it, and then my Wi-Fi went down. So there it is. There are challenges to this digital nomad thing when traveling in a third world country. And it's taken me some time to accept that, but thankfully I'm finally getting this out to you. So I'm currently in Rishikesh, India. I attended the International Yoga Festival where it was like a big reunion. I saw a lot of the yoga teachers I interviewed during the festival last year, and I see this family growing and strengthening. I'm considering bringing a group of yogis with me here next year, so shoot me an email if that interests you. This time of year draws the spiritual masters or gurus to Rishikesh. In fact, the place is named Rishikesh because the great sages and rishis have been drawn here to the foothills of the Himalayas for eons. I've been attending satsangs, which is essentially a spiritual talk by a guru. There are loads of them here, with these spiritual masters coming from around the world and sharing their spiritual wisdom with their followers. If you're not yet following my Instagram, check that out for some behind-the-scenes stories of what I'm up to and what's coming up on the show. Find me on Instagram at visionary_lifestyle_guide. So here we go. This is the launch of year 2 of the podcast, and there's so much in the pipeline for you that I just can't wait to share. This year we'll start with season 5, which began in Thailand, continued in California, and then went on to Europe. The following, season 6, was recorded in Lisbon at the DNX Global Conference, which is all about the digital nomad lifestyle I've been embracing for the last year, or as I like to call it, digital yomad, as in yoga nomad. My new favorite hashtag is yoga all over the world. If you're interested in taking your work on the road and traveling more, you don't want to miss those interviews with people who are living that lifestyle now. And I'm recording season 7 now in India, and we'll continue on back to Bali again for the Bali Spirit Festival again this year. And I'm recording season 7 now in India, and we'll continue on back to Bali again for the Bali Spirit Festival again this year. I just returned from Navdanya, Vandana Shiva's organic farm in rural India, and was fortunate enough to interview her about her activism and what conscious eating looks like for her today. She touts saving the seeds and our food system as the answer to climate change and improving health and food security for all sentient beings. She is truly my shiro, and interviewing her was a real honor. I took an ecofeminism course and toured her farm, which was incredibly inspiring to see. Check my Instagram to see pics from that trip. The best part was the seed bank, where they're storehousing organic and heirloom seeds. Guys, do you know that Monsanto now owns over 90% of the seeds on our planet? This means this giant poison company controls our food system. Vandana Shiva is their biggest enemy and working on the daily to ensure that we, the people, have safe and abundant food. So make sure to watch for her episode in season 7. I'm so excited to see what unfolds with the podcast this year. I've made countless valuable friendships with the people I interviewed last year, brought you what I hope are inspiring and empowering content through those interviews, and I look forward to so many more. Have you listened to the episodes from last year? If you're new to the podcast, I invite you to go back and look through and listen to the ones that call you. And it's also a good idea to go back to episode 1 in order to get my take on what we're focusing on here and what's really important in the visionary lifestyle. If you're wondering why I always address you as Rainbow Warriors, I explain that there too. This is an ongoing and open invitation for you to join our tribe and participate in activating your own highest potential. Okay, so next I'm going to play a short piece that I recorded at the Beatles ashram here in Rishikesh on a very special day. And then coming up next will be Season 5, starting with my interview with the digital nomad founders of the DNX Global Movement, which was recorded in Thailand. If there are people or topics you'd like me to cover, send me an email and share your thoughts. If you've enjoyed the show, it's never too late to write us a review on iTunes. And as always, I love hearing from you, so drop me an email at guide@visionary-lifestyle.com. Enjoy and namaste. Namaste, beloved community. I am coming to you from Rishikesh, India today, and specifically I'm at the Beatles ashram, the old Maharishi ashram that was alive and well in the 60s, where the Beatles came and got inspired and learned how to meditate and wrote a bunch of their famous songs. So lots of inspiration here. I'm here with a group from the International Yoga Festival, and we just did a meditation in the big meditation hall here and sang together in unison Imagine, John Lennon's Imagine, and it's been pretty powerful. And right now it's sunset, the beautiful bright orange ball of light that we call the sun is just about to disappear over the horizon in front of me. I'm sitting in one of the meditation huts that the Beatles used to meditate in. There are these beautiful little individual meditation huts right here on the Ganga River, and it just feels, it's in the middle of a bit of a forest, a jungle. There's elephants that live here. You can see the elephant droppings throughout the paths here, and a friend of mine, Pan Trinity Das, has done a bunch of art, beautiful modern art, high vibration art on the inside of this ashram. And in fact, that's what inspired me to come here. I didn't even know it existed, and I started seeing these beautiful paintings that he's made on these dilapidated old buildings, and then to find out it was the Maharishi's ashram and the Beatles spent so much time here. It just feels like very sacred land, and I feel very blessed to be here. So I thought I'd record an episode here and bring you here with me. This is the introduction to Season 5 of the Visionary Lifestyle podcast, and I am so pleased to be able to say that, and it's really interesting. This is, we're just about to start the second year of the show, and this is really full circle because I recorded an episode in one of these meditation huts a year ago, and it was the final season of the India season. So if you go and look at that, or listen to that, that's my insights from India last year. So I think it's interesting to start this season and just let you know where I'm at. And I'm, there's beautiful birds in front of me and monkeys jumping in the trees. I would love to do a retreat in India. Who wants to come? Send me an email if that interests you. I'd really love to put something together and bring all my rainbow warriors here and show you the power of this beautiful sacred land. And I'm just looking at this river flowing right in front of me. This is Ma Ganga, and this is a huge river that really sustains the densest population of life actually on the planet. I just learned this today. Dr. Vandana Shiva was here speaking, and I had the pleasure of listening to her and speaking with her as well. Look at my Instagram for my selfie with her. She's my Shiro. She's saving the earth for us. And I'm totally on her team. Anyway, she was talking about how the most dense population on the planet is here along this river, and not necessarily right at this point, although it is quite dense here, but there is a huge population of people south of me, and perhaps north as well, I'm not really sure, that rely on this river, and she is so powerful. She's really got a heavy current. I'm watching her right now. She's flowing really quickly, and I can't help but feel this energy with her. It makes me want to just sit down and meditate right here where I can see her and connect with her, because she feels like, it feels cleansing to me, like her beautiful, heavy, fast current is just sweeping me clean of everything that's not me and everything I don't need and everything I'm ready to leave behind. And it just feels very cleansing. And hopefully while I'm here, I'll get to do a dip in the river. I will make it a point to do that. I did it last year, and it was actually a very transformational experience. So It feels really good to be coming to you live from Rishikesh now, a year later. So the next year 2 of the podcast. I'm going to start the next episode. So season 5 is what we have coming up, and it's going to be an around the world season. I've been doing seasons by location, where I've been India, Bali, etc., California, but this one is mixed because I was traveling during this time. So I have a season coming up for you that starts in Thailand and goes through California, different places in California, and then takes you to Europe. And that's season 5. And then I have season 6 coming up as well, which was all recorded in Lisbon, which is a result of me going to a conference, a digital nomad conference, that was a result of me interviewing the DNX global team in Thailand. So I'm just allowing my journey to guide the way and the path to light up before me. And I meet people that are beautiful in Thailand that are doing a conference in Lisbon that it seems like I should be at. And then that's what happens. So I am divinely guided. I'm affirming that. And I hope you're enjoying these episodes that I'm bringing you. I'm recording more here in Rishikesh. I'm at the International Yoga Festival. I did, I don't know how many episodes, I did at least 12 episodes from here last year. So go back and listen to those. A lot of those same teachers are still here this year. And it really feels like a reunion, seeing all these people again. So Rishikesh is a great place to be in the month of March because it's Yogi Central. So it's my happy place. Can you hear the chanting? Listen. This beautiful singing is coming from an ashram directly across the river from me right now. So beautiful. It's so peaceful here. All the trees are turning into silhouettes as the sun has just dipped behind the mountain in front of me, and there's a rosy glow in the sky, and it's just so incredibly peaceful. I think this is the most peaceful I've felt in India. Yeah, so I look forward to sharing all these next seasons with you, and the others I have coming up that I'm recording here and now. And I'm going to keep this show going. And if you're enjoying listening, I would love to hear an email from you. I would love to see your 5-star review on iTunes. Let's connect right on my Facebook wall, or talk to me on Instagram. Visionary Lifestyle Guide and Visionary Lifestyle Podcast on Instagram, and Visionary Lifestyle and Podcast on Facebook. I also have a group there, so let's stay connected. Rainbow Warrior Tribe, I'm taking you with me for yoga all over the world. Thank you so much for listening. Please share this podcast with your friends if you find inspiration from it. I'm hoping you're finding inspiration. I'm hoping you're hearing practical tools, learning practical tools that are helping you on your personal path and your personal journey to activating your highest potential and really delivering the gifts that you came here to give. Signing off for now. Hope you enjoy the next season. Namaste.